Hi, friends. Today we're going to talk about inferencing, and hopefully you've already watched the video. When we make an inference, we use clues from the story plus what we know. So I'm just going to go through a couple small passages with you to get you thinking about this skill. And then what I want you to do today is as you read your book club books, I want you to make some inferences. And just kind of be thinking about the clues that the author is giving you in the book that they don't come right out and tell you. So let's look at this first one. It says, Jack jumped out of bed and got dressed. He grabbed his goggles and flippers and placed them in his bag. His Uncle Mark arrived right at 9 o'clock. Jack hopped in his truck and they took off. Jack had been looking forward to this summer adventure for a long time. So the question says, where was Jack going and how do you know? Well, as you can see, the passage does not tell us directly the answer to where he's going, but we have some clues we can use. So we know he grabbed goggles and flippers, and then we also know that it's something happening in the summertime. So when we think about the kind of weather that you have in the summer and the kind of activities that would use goggles and flippers, we could probably guess that Jack is going somewhere where there's going to be water, maybe to a pool, maybe to the beach. And we know that from the keywords of the goggles and the flippers and the summer adventure. It wouldn't make sense to say that he was going skiing because we don't have any support from our text that would go with that. Let's look at one more example together. As we scroll down, let's take a look at this one. So it says, at the crack of the bat, Maggie took off from first base. She ran right past second base and on toward third. As she rounded the bag, she saw her coach motion for her to stop. So she turned around and dove back toward second base. She made it just as the second baseman caught the ball. Okay, so once again, it doesn't tell us what sport she's playing. And the question says, what is she playing and how do you know? Well, my first keyword here, the crack of the bat. I know first base, second base, third base, and a ball. So based on what I know about the sport of baseball, all of these things are involved in that sport. And I don't have to be a baseball expert to know that's what the author is talking about. For example, football would not be a good guess because it's not talking about a field. It's not talking about any type of equipment or a football. Volleyball wouldn't be a good guess. So we use clues that we have from that text to make a really smart guess. So that's what I want you to do today as you infer. Hopefully you will enjoy your new book club books. If you've finished your book club book, then you can practice the skill of inferencing with any book that you're reading. So happy reading today, friends, and I'll see you tomorrow.